Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Mark. Are we shaking hands? There we
are.
go.
It might be the last time you shake my hand because we're about to play Adtech Tarot.
Ah!
DMEXCO this year is looking at the future. So I have some cards here.
Marvellous.
And I'm going to try and let you pick whichever one you want. I'm not offering any in particular. Go where you like.
I feel like I'm in a Darren Brown thing.
Oh, the path of privacy.
Oh, how very apt while I was talking to my good self.
Oh, there you go.
Love that.
So, privacy, of course, data, a lot of GDPR, data privacy issues in the air around AdTech. Where are you guys at GumGum with this right now, and what's next?
Privacy has forever been at the heart of what GumGum talk about, so it is, like I say, extremely apt that I have picked this. It's almost like we planned it. Look, I think the privacy conversation to some extent in terms of legislation isn't a new one. It's been around for flipping ages, GDPR, CCPA, acronyms go on. I think it's now being more cognizant of consumer perception towards privacy and actually the driving equitability towards use of data. So there's a lot of conversation around use of signals. For GumGum, it's about using signals that are extremely conscientious around data usage, privacy compliancy, but also perception from consumers, making sure that we use data in a way that we can understand consumers and their mindset, but also using that data in a way where we know that consumers don't mind.
Great, let's go on to the next question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Time is short. Pick another card, any card you like.
Oh, I feel like I am being drawn into that one.
Oh, DMEXCO Dimensions. So this is a really good card, and I'm glad it came up because, of course, we're here at DMEXCO. What are you hoping to take away from DMEXCO this year? What sort of things are on your kind of antenna, and what messages are you trying to get across while you're here in the conversations you're having?
Yep. So look, the notion of DMEXCO in itself it's been changing as an event over the years. Yeah. I don't think anybody shies away from the fact that it's got smaller. It's impossible to shy away from that. There's less halls.
Which could be a good thing?
A good thing. I think it drives more clear vision to what you're trying to achieve when you're here. You don't get lost in the masses of loads of people.
Yeah.
It's a lot more local to Germany, which as a market which is very nuanced into itself, again, I don't think is a bad thing to your point. Mm-hmm. You walk around, consistent messages around AI, around agents, like you can't escape it, and naturally that's a lot of shift in our industry at the moment. The message for us is, look, we as a business are changing. We feel like we have unique data. We feel like we have a proposition that can really work within the German market where, again, thinking back to the last question around privacy, a lot more of a conscious effort to ensure that data is being used appropriately in this market, potentially more than others. So look, use of data, use it more intelligently, understand mindset, target users based on that, and you'll be able to win.
There you go, DMEXCO. That's what you should be taking away from GumGum. Okay, let's go on. Another card, anyone you like.
Oh, there we go.
I love this. The Green Road. So this is a question really about sustainability.
Yep.
How do you address sustainability in a company like GumGum? And how important is it to you?
I mean, from my personal perspective, sustainability is hugely important. And actually it's something that I'm super passionate about within our industry and outside of our industry. At GumGum, we've been working a heck of a lot on our approach towards sustainability. That stems from our engineering team working out how we can reduce our emissions based on the way in which we process data and the way in which we work with partners like AWS and more. And then we partner with platforms such as Sidara in order to understand, measure, offset where needs be the emissions at the campaign level. So sustainability for us sort of sits in various different guises across the business. Quite frankly, I wish there was more conversation around sustainability in our industry as a whole. I feel like after a huge surge in conversation a few years ago in Cannes, arguably.
Yeah, it's not a huge thing here this year, maybe?
No, I don't think there's as much noise around it here as you'd expect. But look, I think it's a maturing area of our industry. It's super important. We need to nail it. And I think you're seeing pockets of businesses that are doing an amazing job in this.
Right. Okay, time for one more.
Let's do it.
Shall we
Come
do
on.
another one? Okay, pick carefully.
It's the same as before.
No,
Is it not?
Destiny. That's the Green Road. This is Adland Destinies. So this is really, I'm really glad it came up again because this is an opportunity for you to tell us what is coming a lot down the pipeline from GumGum next? What can we look forward to? And maybe there's something we don't know that you can share with us, if you like.
See what I can think of. So the major release from GumGum this year was around our launch of the Mindset Graph.
Mindset, yeah.
And look, that has been our own data asset where we're combining contextual, attention, and creative signals. And that's been extremely well received across the industry, and there's a real view that we're adding significant value through those signals and the way that we aggregate them and the way that we visualize and deliver them. So for GumGum, it's around how can we aggregate more signals into that graph in order to make it more and more exciting for advertisers, more applicable for a wider selection of media channels, and hopefully it becomes this all-encompassing data asset that is privacy compliant, has a significant number of signals in there, and we're able to apply for advertisers to discover, plan, activate, and report. As we go on into the future, that will become a bigger and bigger part of our business, coupled with our further move into OLV, the CTV space, and more media channels. So exciting times ahead.